What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on this motherfucking YouTube shit. This is serious. Wow, what the fuck?
Video of the Israeli government holding a private convention here in the United States. One of the people in attendance at this secret meeting was Judith Varney Shorer. She's a former Israeli consul general who was operating out of Atlanta. She was one of the main people saying that the biggest problem that they had was young black people in the United States. But don't worry, they've got some black leaders on the payroll.
The major problem of Israel is with the young generation of the black community. The problem of Israel is with the young generation of the black community. Black is with the young generation of the black community.
This was an Israeli government official who was saying this, not some low-level operative or some rogue member of their diplomatic corps. This was a senior member of their administrative government who was saying this on American soil. Their biggest problem wasn't Hamas or Hezbollah or the Palestinian Authority or Syria or even Iran. She said that Israel's biggest problem was young black people in the United States.
This is a call for 100,000 black men to lead this historic wave of economic empowerment, ensuring the enduring prosperity of black American families by adopting the 3 crucial steps to leading lasting change: separation, organization, and commitment.
In war! Gang, 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 gang. Bruh, your boy out here. I know people having these holidays. They stuffing their faces. You dig what I'm saying? We out here and alert. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the people who watching these videos, man. This is real life. You dig what I'm saying? Crook. Your boy is showing y'all how to get it and how to live it. You dig what I'm saying? Give your boy a second. No matter what happens, we gonna keep it real, you dig? Hey man, we turn out here, man, this war. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, this war continues, man. This is getting crazy, this world, you know. You gotta be on top of everything, you know what I'm saying, half the time. Cause you ain't gonna know what's been going on, man. You know what I'm saying? That Ukraine and Russia stuff, you know what I'm saying? Russia continuing that, you know what I'm saying? We fuck with Russia. Let's talk about it, crip. But like I said, bro, you know, we all go through certain things, man. So people ain't gonna be able to understand what people go through in different places, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, bro, you gotta be on top of your own war. You dig what I'm saying? And you know, this is a war right here, a spiritual war and a real war. You know what I'm saying? It's go down every day. People get taken out every day. That's a real talk. But at the end of the day, you dig what I'm saying? This is survival. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, man, go through this life, man, like it's a video game, like it's GTA or some shit. Not knowing that, hey, nigga, your life can be in jeopardy. Yeah, in GTA, you know, you could be up in GTA, do some crazy ass shit, and then respawn back in. You, nigga, this is like, nigga, you only get one chance. Yeah, you might get blasted up, and then make it back out. But how many times can you get blasted up? You know what I'm saying? It gets tough out here. You dig what I'm saying? So you just gotta move smart out here in war. You dig what I'm saying? Because you know you might be messing with somebody who you think is not worth your attention or your time. It's just like a small fry. That nigga might be the end of your life. Or you might be scared of somebody who is tough and like they just about to and they can be a blessing to your life. You know what I'm saying? Because they really trying to help you out. But like I tell y'all niggas, man, in war, you gotta be in your own right mentality. You dig what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of mind games out here in the streets or in this world, in this war, that's trying to trick you or misplace you as a person. You dig what I'm saying? Spiritually, mentally, and physically. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh gonna always tell you which place to go. You dig what I'm saying? It's only up to you and your mentality. What do? You got a chance to stay prepared, so you gonna get prepared, or are you gonna live your life just doing whatever? And when that time comes, bitch, it's over. You know what I'm saying? We all get chances, points in our life that helps us dictate and meditate and kind of push our life forward to the right place. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, a lot of times, if your life is all over the place, you will start some shit and you will quit. You will start some shit and you'll quit. You will do this and then you quit. You do that and then you quit. You do this and that, this and this, and you'll just quit because it's like a dead end. You know what I'm saying? But when you go on the path that God show you, a closed door can be an open door. A denial could be you going to a different place and it's a success. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, you know, if you're not in contact with what you're thinking in your direction, you going in stuff that's all everywhere you go. It's a closed door, and it's no redirecting it. It's no this and that. It's just over. But when you got God, you go to a place that it's closed. That's actually a blessing because it's up. You going somewhere else different, and you have a place prepared for you right here, so you can begin to keep it going. And that. It's always gonna be another way to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? But like I tell y'all, bruh, this world is a crazy, ravenous place. You dig what I'm saying? And it's up to you. How do you want to live it? You know what I'm saying? You can't let somebody else control your life. You only let God, Yahweh, control your life, because a lot of people ain't gonna know what's the next steps to do. These people might really actually care for you, but they don't know what's gonna happen. They ain't gonna know like everything that's in the world that's really be happening, because God knows everything. You know what I'm saying? So when Yahweh show us what's really be happening, you know, you gotta be on that. People can only tell you so far as much they can see. You know what I'm saying? And they might tell you something that they did to help them. That might crash you out. You know what I'm saying? The stuff they think they're gonna crash you out, if that's gonna help you. You get what I'm saying? So struggling only sharpened our skills. We never complained or stopped, but became more efficient. You know, there's a lot of people, man, in this world with struggles. They struggle with food. They struggle with depression. They struggle with loneliness. They struggle with insecurity. They struggle with drugs. They struggle with all types of stuff that makes them paranoid or makes them uneasy or makes them feel good for a slight amount of time but have major kickback. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, struggling, it can be a good team and a bad team. That's why I tell people it's all about your mindset. If you have a positive mindset, You know, you can go through life, bro. It feel like it's hell. It can feel like, bro, what the? It's raining fire. You got fucking snakes and fucking acid and fucking glass and fire at your feet every time. Or you go through life like, okay, I can see it's kind of crazy, but how can I use this shit to elevate and evolve into the person I want to be and get out of this predicament I'm in? Because some people, man, they just, once they get to that type of position, they just want to sink down and just give up on themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because some people ain't never been through struggle. You know what I'm saying? Some people are born into it. Struggle. Some people are born into being successful. You know what I'm saying? So when a struggling person gets to successful, he might not know how to survive that stressful. That's why you see a lot of people crash out. Because they ain't used to success. And they don't have nobody who's going to really guide them. And if they do got somebody who's going to guide them, sometimes they ain't going to listen because they're like, man, I got into this like how I got into it. So why should I listen? You get what I'm saying? And then you got the successful person, they start struggling. They don't survive the struggling part because they so used to being in the highlight, the limelight, and the great life, and they end up crashing out because they get addicted to other stuff. Or they get fat, or they get like, cause you know when you eat too much, you can get seizures, you get diabetes, they can cut your leg off. You know what I'm saying? You could die from overeating. You could die from drinking the wrong water. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of this world is toxic anyway. You know what I'm saying? They giving out fake meat. They giving out fake all types of water. Like, bro, we live in a world like, look at Flint, Michigan, and all these other places that was contaminated. It probably still is today. It's a lot of places that are contaminated waters that they give to people, you know what I'm saying, crip, that's out in the world that's fucking niggas up. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking people up. That's simple as that, crip, you know what I'm saying? So it's like they want to stop a main thing and say, oh, okay, drugs and this and that and liquor, but what about the other shit? What about this chemical ass shit? That's why I be hearing about like cancer being food and like all these type of illnesses being like food and shit that you be eating. So which one is really the drug? You know what I'm saying? If you can die from food easy, like food poisoning and all types of shit, bro, like, bro, you know, we don't complain or stop, you know what I'm saying? Cause that shit only sharpen us. You know what I'm saying? It's just like Saiyan, Super Saiyan. Nigga, if it don't kill you, it make you stronger. And I ain't trying to tell people test out the theory. Crip. You know what I'm saying? I ain't telling people to test out the theory and then be like, man, maybe I should try this and maybe it make me stronger. Cause nigga, I'm telling you right now, you might not make it back. You know what I'm saying? That's why we try to tell people, man, people be wanting people's lives. But nigga, only if you knew what niggas have to go through behind scenes. I mean, which some people kind of know. Because they get a peek in, you know, because some celebrities or some people show their lives, but some people don't at all. They only show the good moments. But they only knew the bad moments and how they really feel in the inside half the time. You know what I'm saying? You'll be like, ugh. What they have to do to get to what they have to get to, like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to be grateful for what you got and make the best out of it. You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad at nobody else but yourself. Like, if you don't put in the work or to achieve your dreams, you can't get mad at somebody else because they sharpening their skills, they elevating, they getting better, they go out every day in the light, the sun, rain, sleet, snow, and continue to put the work in while everybody else is chilling, relaxing, eating, and grubbing, and fucking, and doing all types of goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you start to achieve your dreams and your goals, you know what I'm saying, you gotta understand, we all had the same type of moments to elevate. Yeah, it might not be as much as a person who's born into a rich family who had millions upon millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars, you know what I'm saying? But we have the same type of, let's wake up and get to where we're trying to get to. Yes, we might have more force back and people trying to beat us down and take us out, and poison our food, do all types of goofy shit, try to trap us, do this and that. But, you know, through that, you know, we got something that people who born into riches don't never have, and that's motherfucking that real authenticity. You know, I'm not saying that people who born in riches, because some people are rich and they they get into situations where they are, because they've been around money on, they know what to do at that moment. So they might get more wisdom a little bit, because they see places, they've been in places, they've seen places, they did things that we only can experience online and from the books. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's both. You know, some people want to live a good life, and some people want to live the rich life. You know, some people want to live the struggling life, and some people want to live the rich life. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like sometimes it's backwards. You know what I'm saying? We too busy hating on, oh, he got money on, and the rich nigga say, oh, that nigga broke, but he look like he lit. But if we came together, maybe we can learn how to, you know, morph that into where we both win in some type of way. But you know, we live in a world where, you know, we gotta elevate on our own sometimes, because people, they see what you wanted to achieve or what you have, and they think like, man, fuck all this hard work, or fuck all this struggling shit, or fuck all this, or let me learn behind this, and he's successful, nigga, I'm trying to get it. Or the other nigga like, man, fuck all this struggling shit, nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of that nigga shit. Get that nigga out the paint, let me take that nigga identity. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, we just gotta understand, man, that we live in a world where you gotta succeed and always be on your game, your A game, and no matter how long it takes for you to make it, or how long it ever takes, and how many people take your shit, you know, it's the game it's meant to help us to, when you break the cycle of this game, it's meant to awaken people and tell people the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, man, be stuck in the game thinking that, oh, I gotta keep on playing this level, I gotta keep on playing this level, when you supposed to beat the game, finish the game. You know what I'm saying? And destroy that game. You know what I'm saying? Keep on moving up to different levels and destroying that one and destroying that one until you know what I'm saying? So it's always level to it. You know, you beat one game, you in another game. You beat that game, you in another game. You beat that game, then you beat that game, you beat that game, you beat that, and you get to where you need to get to. You know what I'm saying? Life is very technical, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you never know what cycle it can happen. Because, nigga, you could be up old as hell and some game be happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be up and you could be like 70 something, 80 something, and you can feel like you about 13 or 12 because some game been ran on you, and it's like, damn, I ain't feel like this ever since, you feel me? So it's like, you gotta understand that you gotta always evolve and have the right people in your corner, because, you know, people who sometimes have a strong shoulder who taps you and say, hey, look, whoop the whoop. Them your friends, but a lot of times we don't have people like that, so you gotta depend on God, Yahweh, always, because He gonna tap you on the shoulder every moment. You just gotta be awakened to understand, listen to His words, and be obedient, because this world we live in is a dangerous world, bro. And you gotta stay up on the 10. Even we have to struggle, we gotta fight, claw, we gotta do all this stuff to get to where we're trying to get to. Remember, don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know when that day you wanted to give up. That day could have been that day, or that day, next day could have been that day, or you know what I'm saying? So he's like, always go hard when people are sleeping, when people are having fun, because that's the time to really put that work in and never give up. And we out this bitch hooding outside, big crippin' game, that's our shit.
Hey, Dad, you know, dog, when we link up, dog, this shit be legendary. You know this instrumental, you the engineer on it, so Kodak everywhere.